On behalf of the Ministry, this truly is a recognition of the working partnership between the Ministry and the Fiji Women's Crisis Center under the great leadership of Ms. Samima Ali. Not only for the time now, but in recognition of the best practices that they have pioneered over the many years, decades of existence in Fiji. And I think it's a proud moment for us to continue for the good work that the center has been doing in breaking the silence on violence against women and children. When you look at the victims and survivors of violence from their perspective, this gives them an avenue to resort, for assistance, for help at a time when it's most needed for the time, and also for us to work together in many frontiers as far as battling violence against women and also children as well. This is not only the partnership that we have, we also work together on the thematic focuses on women. And one of them that the center has played a key role is on the elimination of violence against women task force. We are happy to continue. It's a partnership that we listen into each other, work in close collaboration, look at the issues that challenges for us, and we do know that for violence against women and children, no one can do it alone. It's a work of partnership, truly holding hands together, for the fight is bigger. And we do know that we need to be aware of best practices. And the ministry recognizes that the Fiji Women's Crisis Center is a leader in its own area of work. And we recognize and we work closely with them in bringing about changing the gender platform that we have, looking at the gender stereotyping, looking at gender mainstreaming, especially in the government agencies and also in the other sectors as well. One of the models that we have taken on board has been the male advocacy, which has been championed right throughout the civil service. We will continue to do so in this fiscal year, and also extending it with the faith-based organization. Because if we don't, we will continue to have the symptoms of gender inequality, which is violence against women. Thank you.
This is the media. So this for the crisis center, this is the second year we are signing a memorandum of agreement of understanding between a government agency and us, the Fiji Women's Crisis Center. This is the first time that we did this last year, and we celebrate the fact that this is a huge recognition. That and I must say that this is the first funding that we are getting from the government to work on the elimination of violence against women. So this is the toll-free national helpline on domestic violence. 1560 is the number, and the last year has been this was launched last year by the Honorable Prime Minister on International Women's Day, and since then we have, in partnership with the Telecom, Digicel, Vodafone, these are the service providers, we have been able to run this toll-free line. I also have Elizabeth Mbuli with me, who actually manages it and coordinates the calls and does all the analysis and data collection at the end of every month. So for us, we are grateful for the opportunity, and I just want to say that this also, when people have asked me, why is it so useful? You have always run a 24-hour line. Well, that wasn't toll-free. This one is toll-free, accessible throughout, but also that we are able to bring this to the Elimination of Violence Against Women Task Force. And and we are able to provide data, hard data, but we are also able to provide information on services, the provision of services, which government services are working, which are not, which non-governmental services are working, which are not, and also it helps us in strategizing how to provide better services for survivors of domestic violence, women and children. So having said that, I just hand over to the